Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So Ethereum did reach in this third wave of the fifth, reach the 1640 level. Now I have to raise it now to 1653, but it was pretty accurate. Yeah, only yesterday I gave out the signal for the channel members. I think we were somewhere down here yesterday, obviously. The signal was that the wave 3 would reach here, most likely the 1640 level. And this was reached. Let me actually show you that one, because I sometimes get the question, do I provide signals? What kind of signals? Yes, I do provide some signals, especially short-term market updates. The idea is that obviously I can't do always a video about everything, but I try to give some extra updates, obviously on Telegram, Discord for channel members, gold members. The signal was this one yesterday. The best way to count ETH at the moment, I think wave 3 of 5 of circle 3 is just starting. That was before this move started yesterday. It was here, yeah, that we were at around 1580 or something. And I said over 1578 will confirm this, okay. Target around 1640 for wave 3 of 5 and 1710 for 5 of 5. Please note that these micro targets are fluid and can shift as the structure changes. What I mean with that last sentence is that if one of these subwaves goes a bit higher than expected, obviously the target of the next one will move as well. That is just what it is, but they can give you a very good orientation. I mean, this morning we reached 1640 perfectly. Yeah, I think we reached 1640. So then saw a bit of a reaction. We pushed a little bit higher to 1652, but never closed an hourly candle above the 1640 level. And then I already updated here that this is most likely a target area in which we get into, the wave 4 target area, which we did. Because this could be now the the smaller wave 4 we've been waiting for, before we push higher once more in a fifth wave. To make that likely, we need to hold at least 1587. So this is a target that is based on Fib levels. Yeah, a wave 4 would normally get into the region here between the 50% and 23.6 retracement, between 1587 and 1622. Now we did get into this area. What we now need to do is to reverse from here. So at the moment, if we go to the 30-minute chart, what we see here is possibly just the A wave down, the B wave up, and maybe there'll be a C wave down. Ideal level for a wave 4 would be that 1602 level here, the 38.2% retracement. But again, as long as it's holding above 1587, we can go with this particular wave count. One more thing that is very interesting is there are a few ways how a trend line can be drawn here. So we could draw it like this. We can also draw a trend line this way. So depending on which one is going to break, I think if this one breaks, there's another one, right? So certainly worth keeping an eye on this. So we're just pulling back to a trend line. So either we find support here, I would say, or here at the other trend line. That is sort of, and that would all broadly be here within the target area, I think. And I do expect one more leg up in a wave 5 of 3. Then the question is, do we get one more iteration of a wave 4 down in the wave 5 to finish off the larger degree wave 1 impulse or not? I wouldn't be able to guarantee that to you, yeah, and this is not super high confidence that it will stretch out further, but it would be my primary expectation, okay? I talked about profit taking before. I took my first profits at 1550. I will take more profits probably as we go into the 1700 region. I will keep you updated about that, but I would never sell all of my ETH. In fact, I am still holding most of what I've bought at 1205 and 1250 and 1330 and 1500. Yeah, so those were 4 areas where I bought ETH. Talked about my strategy extensively. Always share what I do. And I think the primary expectation is still to push higher here. Yeah. And then the next larger entry point for me personally would be that wave 2 entry area down there. Now, I had one comment in the previous video. Someone said he didn't buy in, or she, sorry, I forgot the name, but the person didn't buy in because of my videos and would regret watching my videos. Now I can only tell you that everything I told you basically since September has worked out perfectly, right? We've come down perfectly into this area. This was the accumulation phase. Anybody who didn't buy here, please don't make me responsible. It's only your choice anyway, but this was the accumulation area. And then on the way up, I defined also 2 target areas, right? So anybody who didn't buy, it's not my fault. Now, what I say always, I'm not chasing green candles. Yeah, that's my own decision. That's my own strategy, because I bought already down here. Now, if you never bought down here, then you are in a completely different position, and you shouldn't take what I say that I don't chase green candles out of context. The reason why I don't need to chase this is because I already positioned myself down here. Now, of course, I won't buy at 1600, even though I think it's going to go higher, but I won't buy anymore because I bought I had my positions, I'm positioned, right? So of course I'm not going to chase this. The whole idea of the entire strategy that I always communicate here is to avoid FOMO, yeah, because I don't feel any FOMO because I'm positioned. So if I had I missed this, then of course I would be okay, I should I not, and then it would be extremely difficult to wait for this wave 2, which I'm now pretty certain will happen, because it always happens. What I don't know is how high will really this wave 5 of 1 stretch out. But I can give you a guidance for that. An idea I had looking at this, because taking traditional TA into context, you can see perfectly how traditional TA and the Elliott Waves would work together here. This could become a textbook. First of all, Ethereum does a very nice pattern here anyway. Yeah, it's worked out so nice. In addition to that, this is a very, very nice cup and handle. Very nice cup and handle. Also, I did share that on Telegram earlier. So, it's not complete yet, but this is a cup that could be forming. I'm just looking at one step ahead, right? This is not complete yet, but this could be a cup that might be forming. And then there could be this wave 2 that might be the handle, right? 50% retracement. And then we have a breakout point here, right? And this could be the wave 1, the wave 2, with a wave 3 coming, right? But for me personally, I would not trade the breakout. I will trade the retracement. I will buy into the retracement. And the wave 3 would be then what I'd be looking out for. And if we get this cup and handle complete, you can take the height of the the cup. It's a bit like a pan, doesn't it? If you take off the height of the cup and you add it to a possible breakout point, which might be here, this key resistance level at 1800, which means we might be pushing up to 1800 before we come down. Yeah, this will certainly be a key resistance area. So let's say we get to 1800, that's speculation at this stage, but then the target would be 2400 roughly for the third wave. Would make total sense in the context of us expecting $3,000 for this wave 3, the 5 waves complete, right? So if the wave 3 reaches like 2400, makes perfect sense. So this all adds up at the moment. Now, we have already reached resistance now. If I take this cup away, we've reached resistance already. Here at this previous wave 2 high at 1653. So we are already at resistance, but I expect it to still push higher. But even if we even if we break down from here and can't get higher, this would also be potential for a cup and handle, just a smaller one. But yeah, that's my update about Ethereum. Still short term expecting higher prices. Very short term, we could go a little bit deeper into this yellow area that I showed you here. And that's my view, and so far it's all working out. This chart is adhering so perfectly to all of the targets. I'm amazed. I hope it really helps you, because that is what drives me really to do these videos. I don't need to do 3 videos a day for Ethereum, but I do, because I know a lot of people waiting for them. I know it helps people, and I know there's too many people out there promoting leverage, high risk trades and everything. I try to give you my objective view, try to help people with FOMO, but even with FOMO, we are so early, that means even if you buy now chasing green candles, if you invest for the long term, this is still a great price, right? But I still think we come down in wave 2, and that would be for me the most attractive entry. But yeah, that's my update about Ethereum. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe, and also make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. You can find the links in the description. There's some additional content on there. A lot of, sort of trading tips as well, and sort of quotes from me and what I think, my thoughts and stuff, and some signals as well. and also check out the channel membership where you get some more additional updates. It's really, really very more than fair price actually. Yeah, but that's my update. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.